So the first thing I want to explain is why Adventuria is getting scrapped. The reason it's getting scrapped? It's a hot steaming pile of shit, alright, I'll be honest. Now some of you guys might be thinking, Kofor, it's not really a hot steaming pile of shit, it doesn't look that bad. As Aristotle once said, it's not what's on the outside that counts, it's what's on the inside. And if you take a look at the game's code, it is absolutely horrendous since it has like 3 major flaws. But since the game isn't being worked on anymore, I might as well just play the video that was supposed to come out.
Does feel a little less heavy.
Oh shit, my YouTube channel!
Mm-hmm.
I gotta make a video. I guess Fire didn't really show all of them, but let's talk about my game. Alright, the concept of the game is very simple actually. There's a server full of players and only one of them is chosen as like this big boss. And for my game, on release, I want there to be 2 bosses to choose from and like 4 survivors that you can play as. I'm gonna make the survivor first. The first survivor, I was thinking of like a brawler kind of dude, kind of like Kiru from Yakuza, or like, yeah. And after a bit of coding, and by a bit I mean like, oh my goodness, I got it. So I got, you know, a couple basic punches, you know, we got the hitbox working, we got sounds. I think it's pretty cool. But we also got like this move which totally wasn't inspired by anything else. You know, I gotta give it some cooldown, but like I think it turned out really well. I like how it's going. Hey guys, I'm here to interrupt this video by saying, if you want to, you should totally consider liking and subscribing. But that's not why I came to say. What I came to actually say is, you should join this Discord server right here, because yeah, just do it, bro. Just do it, trust. So I made a bit more progress. What I ended up making was I decided to change the color of Jawbreaker, and I added another ability called Haymaker. So Jawbreaker is blue, which signifies it like ragdolls and knocks you away. But if it's blue, it means it can be cancelable. But if it's yellow, it means that it's uncancelable. This is post-editing me. This feature actually got scrapped. Alright, bye. What I decided to do next was design the actual character. So I started out with her face. This is so fucking stupid. You know what? Okay, you know what? It's good enough. I'm gonna save it, import it, and I mean, it looks alright. It's good enough. Alright, now it's time for the clothes. Shit, I forgot to give his torso some wrinkles. Wait, he's low-key dripped out. Alright, yeah, that looks good enough. And then I made him black. And then I animated a walk animation. And this is what you look like when you walk. I also added a sprinting system where if you click control, you run faster, but I didn't give it a run animation. And what's going on? What? Oh. You spawn in as a character, I added a ragdoll system, and now there's actually a run animation. And that's basically the character done. Well, actually, I gotta make it where the haymaker actually launches you forward. And I also added a terror radius. Oh, it's working, never mind. Okay, let's go, bro. I'm hoping this works. Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. Oh, let's go. This music has got low-key got ass. Okay, if I walk away, get away from me, bro. Get away. Okay, it fades out, right? And if I walk near you again.
Wait, am I supposed to hear music or no?
Yeah, you're also supposed to hear music.
Yeah, no, I don't hear any music.
What? Basically, this next character, it's inspired by Mountain Tim from Steel Ball Run, because I'm a JoJo's fan, alright? And his whole kit's probably gonna be revolving around like a revolver and a lasso. So his role is less like a brawler, tank, fighter, and more like a support. And if any of you guys think, oh, Kofer, that's so unoriginal. Yeah, I know. But like, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw their face. So using the previous face as a reference, I realized that the previous face doesn't make any sense because like their eye is like is that their eyebrow? Because it doesn't make any sense, right? So I was gonna use this reference to draw the new face. Okay, it looks pretty bad, but like, it's even outside the fucking lines too, but maybe it doesn't look that bad on a Roblox character. Let's just say the eyes are an artistic choice. And then I made the hat. That took me like 2 hours because I've never made hair before. This was actually my first time making hair. The reason why there's also a hat is because the top part is like super fucked up and I just needed something to cover it. Also, I gave him a musket instead of a revolver because I just had a musket model ready. Wow, this video is actually like really slow compared to my previous videos, so I'm gonna speed things up. I removed his lasso, I gave his musket visual effects, and I also gave him an M1. I couldn't think of an ability, so I just made it where he dashes backwards, and that's his kit done. It's time for the third character. I started working on the first major threat you could play as. I worked on his run animations, I made him one ability so far, but that's about it. Which isn't done yet, so I gotta finish that up tomorrow. When you jump, your animation gets slowed down a little bit. I just think it looks cool. I also added whatever this is. And you can never go wrong with more effects and sound effects. We need more. I made him an M1. It's very simple. It's just a swing. That's about it. But his second ability, I think it's pretty cool. Go up and then you like fall down really quickly, and by really quickly it's instant. Hey guys, I have some unfortunate news. Basically tomorrow school starts again, and like YouTube has always been like a side thing to me. Unfortunately, school has priority over this. That doesn't mean the game's canceled. I'm still gonna be working on it, of course, but progress is gonna be significantly slower since all the progress I was made in the span of like spring break, which is like, I don't know how many days it was, but I'll put it up on screen. But I'm just gonna get this video out so you guys know I'm not dead, since like the last video I made was like a really long time ago. But that's the whole video. Not the whole video, what am I talking about? This is like part 1, episode 1. There's gonna be a part 2, episode 1, where I actually finish the game and then release it, because the original goal was by the end of break the game was supposed to be out, and as you can clearly see, it's not out. Last couple of things I will say: join the Discord. Please join the Discord if you're interested in like helping out for the game. Please join the Discord. If you're not interested in joining the Discord, please join the Discord. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Thanks guys for watching.